All right, everyone, we're back. Part 2 of the concession trailer build. Today I want to get this concession trailer window open, the serving window. It's a 36 height by 48 width. And I have to measure from the floor inside to see exactly how high I want to put it up. But however high I put it up, I know there's still going to be a gap when I take this sink out. But the excess, aluminum that I cut out, I'm just going to use that to patch it up. And once we're done with all this, I'm going to wrap the entire trailer anyway. So it's going to cover up any seams, imperfections. But the window is from Vivor. Am I showing that? Yeah, the window's from Vivor. It's just a standard concession window. This doesn't show the interior windows, but it does have 3 interior windows with screens that slide up and down. So before I get to that, I'm going to finish the demo inside here. Here's where we're at. I'm going to take down all these walls in here. I decided to go ahead and take down the front wall too, where the water tank is, and this back wall. I'm just going to gut everything. I'm going to get it back to how it was when I started. I'm going to leave the ceiling for now because I'm going to try to just fix up the ceiling, and that light is actually in an okay place. I'll just have to move where I have the light on the rear of the trailer. I'm not going to talk too long. I'm going to get to it, just showing where we're at. And this is where I'm going to start. Oh, a lot of wasps out here today. So I'm going to start, get this exterior sink out, get this wall down, that wall down, this wall, get all this out of here. Get this floor up, get that shower pan up, and then once we're back to bare walls, I'm going to go ahead and start mapping things out, where the equipment's going to go. The sink's going to go. The sink is here as well, the 3-compartment sink. I'll pull that out once I get this thing gutted out. So we really, once we start on the back wall, once we get everything gutted out, I'm going to get this concession trailer window in. After that, I'm going to get the back wall done with the water heater, hand wash sink, 3-compartment sink, and all that plumbing. Then we'll go from there. All right. Thank you. There's still water in that P-trap down there. Good grief, I haven't used that sink in a long time. The water's still in there. I'm just gonna have to make a mess. Can't get it. I guess I can get the flush done. No, I can't. So I know I'm kind of manhandling off this sink here. Just trying to get this out. I'll salvage the 2x2 later. I'll salvage the sink and use it somehow, sell it, whatever. I'm actually going to have to unscrew the faucet from this sink because this piece of stainless steel right here is behind the faucet, so I can't just rip it off. And I'm afraid as I'm moving this around, I'm going to cut myself because I'm a little clumsy. So let me go ahead and get that off really quick. this shower pan is a pain. It's a mess. I later realized that there's a little white clip holding onto the drain. I'm sorry, I think I got that out already. No, the white clip is still in there. But there's a rubber gasket hugging the pipe against the shower pan, and that's what was really keeping it down there. So I muscle it up, but I don't film the next bit. But I cleaned all this up later on after the fact. All right, this is where we are. I didn't film getting the rest of the shower pan out. It was a pain. I realized there was a rubber gasket holding it to that pipe. I'm not going to go under the trailer right now. There's a lot of piping underneath. You can see we have a few of the drain pipes coming up. We have a vent pipe coming up down here. This was water supply, water drain, I think. The blue line was a drain. The black was to the sink, the drain there. We have a shower drain. We have the air vent back here. That's for the black tank. It's tied to the black tank. So last thing I'll do is go underneath and get all the plumbing out. But I'm going to go ahead and strip this FRP off, strip these walls down, even that FRP. I want to leave what I have on the ceiling, but I'm going to have to change this piece of FRP out. We have I had the hole there from when I had the LED light. And it's not even, so I'm probably, this whole section of FRP up to the seam, whatever's behind this vent, I'm gonna take that little piece out. Back here on the ceiling, I have to take that FRP out as well because of the AC on the roof. And that's a whole nother task, getting that off the roof. I'm gonna take this vinyl off the floor and run to Home Depot and get another sheet and cover the entire floor before I start installing the sink. So that's what we're getting ready to do. So one thing I'm learning is liquid nails works really good on this aluminum being glued to the FRP. This stuff is a pain to tear apart, but the liquid nails on the FRP against the plywood, not so great. So normally what I do with FRP is I buy those little white plugs, drill a hole, tap it in there. so here we are. Left that last wall up over there. I'm gonna, if I can plumb without taking that down. These are the old water lines down here. Coming from the tank that was going down to the city water and the switch off. I'm just going to basically connect these two lines together with some elbows because the other line's running back down here and coming out the wall down here. And that's going to feed my sink and the hot water heater. I'll leave that as is. Right now I'm going to go ahead and start this concession trailer window. Countertop is going to be below the window. So, you know, the trailer's not level, so I'm not going to use a level to measure out. I'm going to measure up from the floor, 36 inches. From there, 36 inches up, and I still have a nice gap at the top. I still have a nice gap at the top once I measure everything out. And go ahead and drill some holes so that I can get the reciprocating saw through and just start cutting. Well, I don't know, probably the jigsaw. We'll see. I have a reciprocating saw down here with a metal blade, but probably the jigsaw. All right, let's see. It's another day. I called it a wrap yesterday after I cut this window out. So I'm going to go ahead and start framing around the inside of this window between the walls. So before I put the window in, I have extra scrap of this metal from what I cut out. I don't have enough to go around the entire frame, of the window. And I have to fill this gap in here with some 1x1 and plywood and the aluminum. So I couldn't find 1x1 that would fit in between here, exactly 1 inch. It was always 3/4, etc. So I have a 1/4 inch ply and I have a 3/4 inch block. Some of this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm gonna cut some strips of plywood and use a brad nailer to glue and brad it on here, and then go ahead and fill these gaps. Go ahead and run the wood around here, around there. I do have a welder. I could weld the aluminum between here. I don't think since I can't really go all the way back there to the other beam. I could, but without moving that plywood, it'd be kind of hard for me. I'm not a expert welder, but I could, but I just don't have enough of this square tubing. But I think the wood would do. The window frame would carry the weight, I believe. And if I need to, I can actually frame around the window on the inside of the trailer. I can put maybe a vertical beam on both sides to carry some of the load, from ceiling to floor. We'll see. We'll see how the trailer sits and moves around once I have this window in. But I think it'll be okay once I just frame out the window and have a good surface to attach the window to. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and build a block to go ahead and fill this in. What do we got here? Not quite 14 and a half. 14 and a half. Go ahead and call that 14 3/8. Leave a little gap, that's fine. Just make sure that the aluminum is the correct size. So yeah, 14 3/8. It's exactly 14 and a half. It's too tight. 14 3/8. And what is that? 12 and 12 and a quarter. 12 and a quarter. concession window temporarily installed. I thought the flange, the lip of this window is a little wider than it is. It's maybe an inch. It's not quite lining up with what's behind it. So just have two screws, right, two lag bolts right now with the washers, lock nuts and nuts on it. You can see inside, you know, it's quite a gap here because you can see that hole there. The flange, like I said, is this fit would have to been very exact, and even then the screw would have came through at the very edge of the wood. So I'm gonna get some aluminum L channel and go ahead and put it on around each side of the window. Probably around just both sides. The top seems to be okay. Here's the one bolt I got up there, and I got one in the bottom down here. So I'm just gonna leave those two for now. This the window installation is to be continued with everything else until I can get some L channel and properly fasten this window to the side of the trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and open it so we can take a look at it really quick. So it's not the most quality built awning windows I've seen, concession windows. It's nice though. The screens are kind of flimsy. I actually thought it was a window pane and a screen, but I'm sorry. Am I wrong about that? I think it is. So I think this is yeah. So it's all screen. There's no window in between, so it's just screen. The awning, the actual interior of the awning doesn't have lights, but that's something I can install later on. But, so I'm gonna stop here for today. In the next part 3, I'm going to go ahead and complete the installation of this with the aluminum L channel around the inside, finish the FRP around the window, and start. But before I do that, well, I'm going to do that, and then I have some diamond plate sheets of aluminum in there. That is it aluminum? I don't think it's aluminum. Let's have some diamond plate flooring in there. I'm going to go ahead and finish the flooring in there with the diamond plate, and then go ahead and start with the plumbing after I get that window in there. So up here in the front, once the diamond plate is in on the floor, I'm going to go ahead and finish going to have the vent pipe, that black vent pipe back there for the sink, have that come out the wall. I'm going to connect the line coming out of this wall to the water tank. And then I can go ahead and close up this wall, FRP it, and start the installation of the sink. So that's the next episode. Install this diamond plate flooring, get the sink and all the plumbing in. So that'll be a 3-compartment sink and a hand wash sink. That's already here. I have a concession hood coming. They're building it, so maybe 2 weeks it should be here. But prior to that coming, the plan is to get the FRP on the back walls as well. Stainless steel in the area on the back wall where the cook area is going to go and where the concession hood is going to go. It's going to be a 6-foot concession hood. So that's what's coming up next. All right, hope everybody enjoyed. If you liked the video, please, thumbs up, like it, and subscribe. Thank you very much.